Episode 4, Hunt on Celsor 3. With a food shortage and tensions running high on the Colossus, many of the civilians on board began to play around with the idea of leaving, and some even questioning Doza's leadership. Looking to undermine Doza, Kragan and his pirates strike up a deal with Ansi to capture the jakoosk from last week's episode, fully knowing that not only the jakoosk meat would keep everyone happy and fed, but it would also be the perfect opportunity to start a mutiny, replacing Doza with Kragan as the captain of the Colossus. However, with no plan in mind and their overconfidence nearly getting them killed, the pirates end up failing and even getting close to capturing the jakoosk, and return back to the Colossus empty-handed. Wanting to help Ansi and Doza, Kaz and Torra go on a solo mission to hunt for the jakoosk themselves. But unlike the pirates, Kaz actually has a plan. Using a high-powered cannon developed by Tam before she left for the First Order, Kaz successfully shoots down the jakoosk with only one but deadly blast in its weak spot. With the jakoosk now dead, the Colossus's food shortage is no more, and everyone's faith in Doza's leadership is renewed. This episode kind of surprised me as it felt like something back from Season 1. No First Order, just the Colossus crew and the pirates, all up to their usual hijinks. Of course, seeing as how the pirates were already looking at taking advantage of the food shortage situation, all in an effort to take control of the Colossus from Doza, then I can't imagine this will be the last time we'll be seeing something like this from them again. Especially Kragan, because he doesn't seem like the type who will gladly keep playing second fiddle to guys like Doza or even Kaz. Now, I can see some people being unhappy about this episode as nothing really big or relevant happened. And well, yeah, this was kind of a filler episode, and whether people like it or not, we're gonna be getting quite a bit of these until the mid-season finale. But I had no real big issues with this episode as it tackled a real question I myself had. What are the people of the Colossus doing for food? They're out in the middle of nowhere, have a ton of people to feed, and their source of food is non-existent. So yeah, I did appreciate that this episode actually tried to answer that question. With that, there were some great parts in this episode too. The little running joke between Kaz and Yeager whenever someone mentions and hunting down the jakoosk for food, and both characters go, wait, you can actually eat that thing? I know, right? Yeah, gotta love those moments where the characters say exactly what we the viewer are thinking. This episode was also great for Kaz, as it showed him being competent and getting things done when put in a difficult situation. We don't get those quite enough, so when we do get them, I do appreciate it. Oh, and let's not forget about Niku too, who gave us that real feel-good scene at the end of the episode, where he made that projector for everyone to imitate the Castellan sky. Yeah, he barely had any screen time here, but I did like how he was still able to contribute something meaningful. Not to mention, he also gave away his belongings in order to basically help everyone mentally cope being trapped in space. I know some people didn't like Niku's character initially, but come on, how could you not like him now? Yeah, there were some iffy parts in this episode as well, especially the stuff with Buggles, which obviously was put there for the kids, but hey, this is a kids show, so that's kind of to be expected. Overall, this episode was pretty decent. I like that it centered around some of the problems any large vessel like the Colossus would face in its current situation, as well the stress and questions a leader would have in trying to keep their followers happy in time of hardship and war. In reality, it's not all pretty, and I'm glad a show like this took some time in highlighting something like that here. But that was my take on this episode of Star Wars Resistance. Let me know what you all thought about it in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.